E equals MC cubed? That's utterly ridiculous, Albert. Huh? What? Who's there? What on earth? What is this? They could have simply mailed it. Your parents took something that didn't belong to them and I want it back. What? Place the map in locker number 14 at the Campbell College gym locker room by Thursday at noon, or I will come after it myself. Don't try and stop me. A map of what? How could I be expected to take a map to the gym locker room when I don't even know of what map this letter speaketh? I have to take this to Mr. Whitaker.
Hi, this is Chris, and welcome to the Adventures in Odyssey interactive CD-ROM game. You're about to help Connie, Whit, and Eugene solve a baffling mystery.
Don't try and stop me. Mr. Whitaker, that last sentence is in all capital letters.
Yes, I see.
The implication being that whoever wrote this letter is quite serious.
He is. You better make sure that map is in the locker.
Miss Kendall, that is precisely the problem. I have no idea what map to take to the locker.
You said this note came through your window?
Indeed, tied to a rock, no less.
This doesn't make sense. Your parents haven't been around for years.
Precisely. Both of my parents were lost on an archaeological dig in Africa when I was 7.
Asking for something that's been gone that long just doesn't make sense. Is it possible that someone threw the rock through the wrong window? I mean, your name's not on it.
I suppose it is possible.
Eugene, did your parents have any enemies?
I've never been told of any. I can't imagine my parents stealing anything. They were good people.
Even if there was some kind of mistake, we should investigate it. Sounds like someone's desperate for this map.
Indeed.
May I keep this note, Eugene? I'd like to do some analysis on it.
Certainly, Mr. Whitaker, and I guess the best point of action for me would be to go through the collection of memorabilia that I have from my parents. Perhaps something in there will give us some clues about this alleged map.
Good idea.
Is there anything I can do?
Actually, yes. If you have the time, you could search the internet for information about my parents' archaeological digs.
Oh, sure, I can do that. Where should I start?
Try searching in the Odyssey search engine for anything related to archaeological digs or the Meltzners. Sounds like we all have some work to do. Let's see what we can find and meet back here when you're done.
I'll be in touch.
Good. And if you need to call me with any information, Eugene, use the datacom.
I will. Now, where did I put that box? Ah, there it is. Eugene Meltzner, care of Theodore Mushnick, 1513 Moore Road, Arlington Heights, Illinois, 60643. That's right. My father sent me this when he was in Africa. It's the only thing I ever got from him. I don't believe he ever sent me a map, though. Perhaps I overlooked something. My mother's pen. You know, I never really considered this before, but a pen was a strange thing to send to me. Mother probably used this pen to write in her journal. I wonder whatever happened to that journal. Odd, the tip won't come out. Why would she send me a pen that doesn't work? Ooh, what's this? A note? 36, 35, 55, 15, 39. Is this message a code? What were my parents trying to tell me? I should hold on to this. I should hold on to this. I remember this picture. This is the last one I have of them. What was this other man's name? He was their partner. Oh yes, Carlton. Strange, I assume he's still alive, and yet I haven't heard from him since my parents were lost. I wonder how I could get in touch with him. He may know something about this map. I better hold on to this. Oh, what's this? Ah, the Meltzner logic puzzle. I remember. My father was always tinkering with devices like this. He really could have been an electronic game developer. It appears my only two choices are to play the game or quit the game. Pleasant diversion, but I'm not quite certain how it will help me to find the map. Hello?
Hello, Eugene.
Yes, Mr. Whittaker.
How are you doing?
Fairly well. Nothing groundbreaking yet, although I did just find a note hidden in my mother's pen with 10 numbers on it.
10 numbers. Do you think they might be a phone number?
Perhaps. I'll give it a try. Thanks for the suggestion.
Oh, no problem, Eugene. See you back at the office.
Yes, sir. Goodbye. Could it be a telephone number?
Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Who is this?
Yes, a perfectly fair question. I suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Eugene Meltzner, and I'm afraid this may be an ignorant question, but...
Did you say Meltzner?
Indeed.
Eugene Meltzner? You're Thelma's son, aren't you?
I am.
I can't believe this. How did you get my number?
My parents sent it to me.
Where are you?
I live in Odyssey.
I live in Connellsville. I'm only a half hour from you. I need to meet with you.
I'm not sure I understand. Who are you?
My name is Andrea. I'll explain when I see you. I have something for you.
What?
Something from your mother.
How do you know my mother?
Please, just meet with me. Can you come this afternoon?
Where do you live?
4075 Papazian Way, off of Mission Boulevard.
I'll find it.
Great. See you then.
Goodbye.
All right, the Odyssey search engine might tell me something about the Meltzners. Wow! They really think the Meltzners found the treasure? And they gave part of it to the museum. So what did they do? Run away with the rest of it? I don't think Eugene's gonna be too happy about this article. The legend states that the Incas hid part of their treasure from the Spanish explorers in the jungles of Peru.
I need a closer look. Well, that looks interesting. Unique handwriting. The beginning C's start out with a curl. I wonder if I could use this somehow. There could be other clues here. I should keep looking. There's something there. What is that? I'll need stronger magnification. This book could be helpful. This book might help me analyze the handwriting on the note. Let's turn on the scanner. Let's see what I can find. If I can just hit the right combination. Let's check the brightness. Adjust the contrast. Zoom in. That might bring out any hidden images. Samantha Mikos. Geneva School of Archaeology. So, did either of you find anything else out?
Yes, sir, Mr. Whittaker. I've discovered a few interesting facts added to our common Datacom-based notes page. I found a picture of Carlton. I remember that he was my parents' partner. I found a game device that my father called the MLP.
MLP?
Meltzner Logic Puzzle. I found a note in my mother's pen with some numbers on it.
Oh, what numbers?
36, 35, 55, 15, and 39. I thought the numbers on the note might be a phone number, so I dialed it. The woman who answered was named Andrea, and we made an appointment to meet this afternoon in Connellsville. She has something for me from my mother.
Good, Eugene. Is that all?
It's all the information I've gathered thus far.
How about you, Connie?
I don't know how much it'll help us, but this is what I learned. I found that the legend states that the Incas hid part of their treasure from the Spanish explorers in the jungles of Peru. I found that your parents were searching for the treasure in Peru when they took off for Africa. Some believe they found the treasure and took it with them. Eugene, did you know that your parents' last organized mission was in Peru?
Well, how could that be? They were lost in Africa.
They were on their own in Africa. They left their team in South America after looking for the Incan treasure.
They just left the team behind?
I hate to say this, Eugene, but some people think they found the Incan treasure and then took it for themselves. That's why they ran to Africa.
How is that possible? It can't be.
It's just a rumor, though.
I can't believe it.
No one's proven anything, Eugene. It's probably just speculation.
Right. I suppose there's no logical reason to believe such a thing.
Right. Connie, did you read anything else about his parents?
Not yet.
Okay, my turn. I found that the author of the note has a unique style of handwriting. I may be able to use that somewhere along the line. I know that handwriting can be used to identify someone. I found the watermark of the Geneva School of Archaeology on the note.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I found the name of Samantha Mikos imprinted on the note, as if someone had written her name on a paper that was on top of the note.
Nice work, Whit. Looks like Samantha Mikos is the one who did it.
Now, Connie, we don't know that. Let's not jump to conclusions. Finding her name on the note may be incriminating evidence, but not necessarily conclusive. We need to dig a little deeper. Would you see if you can find any info on her online?
Sure.
And I should hurry on to keep my appointment with Andrea.
Be careful, Eugene. And I'm going to try and build a little trap for our rock-throwing friend when he comes to get the map at the locker. I hope I have enough supplies here to do the job. Before I start, I should write down what I want this device to do so I don't forget anything. It needs to take a picture and then transmit that picture back here to Wit's End. If I want to catch the person in the act, then I'll have to make sure the camera is activated as soon as they take the box from the locker. And if the camera continues pictures every few seconds afterward, then we may get a picture of the person's face. I'll set it to take a picture every 3 seconds for now. I can change it later if I need to. That should do it. Perfect. That should do the job. Of course, it needs to operate from inside a package so the person thinks they're picking up the map.
Okay, Samantha Mikos. Samantha Mikos. Huh. I guess Samantha isn't too upset that the Meltzners are out of the picture. She's the top archaeologist in the world. Huh. She has a shop? Guess a frustrated archaeologist has to do something with her time.
Hello, you must be Eugene.
Yes, and you are?
My name is Andrea Hiller. Come in. It's so nice to finally meet you. You look just like your dad.
Miss Hiller, may I ask you how you knew my parents?
Thelma was my roommate in college, and my best friend, though I didn't see much of her once she got married and started traveling the world.
Did you correspond?
Oh yes, We wrote to each other quite a bit for a long time. She was very proud of you, but somewhere along the line, we stopped writing. I suppose she got too busy with her work. I wanted to give something to you. It's something of hers.
Well, I'd love to see it.
Let me get it.
I wonder if it's the map. Were you an archaeologist as well?
No, I wasn't. But your mother definitely reminded me that she was one. She sent me all of those artifacts.
Pardon me?
I never got to go overseas. Never had the money.
These could be Incan. Would you mind?
Not at all. Actually, I was expecting you to come for this years ago.
What do you mean?
Your mother gave this to me and said that you would come to me when you were 18.
18? Why would she say that? She passed away when I was 7.
I don't know. Is there something significant about when you turned 18?
Well, yes, they put a trust fund away for me, but the lawyer never said anything about you. Wait, the pen! The lawyer told me I had to sign for the trust fund with my mother's pen. I forgot about the pen she sent me. I signed with a regular pen. She wanted me to find your number when I was 18.
Yes, so that I could give you this.
What is it?
I'm not sure. It looks like some kind of journal, but it's written in code.
My mother used code? How odd.
She sent this to me while she was looking for the lost Incan treasure in Peru. She told me to give it to you whenever you came for it. I guess you came for it.
Guess I did. I'm very anxious to examine this journal. Perhaps I can come by some other time and we can talk about my mother?
Sure.
Thank you so much for holding on to this.
You're welcome.
Wit has some decoding software at Wit's End. It could make sense of this journal. I've got to find out what it says post-haste. It'll take too long to scan this whole book. I'm just going to scan a few pages so I can get started decoding. Loading the decoding software. This should be perfect for cracking the code. Odd-looking code. It appears I need to use the letters and knots given to figure out the missing letters. The color pattern appears to be 6 red knots followed by 6 yellow knots. 6 blue knots must come next. The Inca are thought to have used knots tied in string as a form of communication. The meaningful macrame contained information and was called quipu. Here I also have encoded my daily journal with knots. I have frequently changed the code to make it hard for anyone to read my thoughts. Only the careful and logic-minded may uncover the words that follow. Our work can be exciting, but it can also be dangerous. This journal will pass on information to you that will become useful. There are 4 people you should be aware of, Eugene. Samantha Mikos is one of our rivals and is ruled by greed. Francisco Valdez may know more about the Incan treasure than anyone.